Hi, so this is House Episode1, Season1 Episode1. Seems to be in a hurry. Is he going to prison or something? For a visit? Maybe not.
Why are you late? You're not gonna like the answer. I already know the answer.
A squirrel.
Didn't sleep with him. Girl, I think there's something.
Suddenly can speak. Call the teacher. It's like, what a sorry. Not a doctor, but a nurse.
Put on a white coat like the rest of us.
I don't want him to think I'm a doctor. People don't want a sick doctor.
That's fair enough. I don't like healthy patients.
Can't talk. I like that part.
She's my cousin.
Brain tumor. She's gonna die. Boring.
That's
You're
it.
such a renowned diagnostician. You don't need to actually know anything. Brain tumors at her age are highly unlikely.
She's 29.
Protein markers for the
How
three
much
most prevalent
of
brain
this?
cancers came up
Unlikely.
responding to radiation treatment.
None of which is even close to dispositive. All it does is raise one question to an HMO.
He's taking the pill.
Putting together a team if you're not going to use them.
Maybe it's for the
We've
leg.
got 3 overqualified.
Into the loss. That's kind of cool.
The lesion. In the middle of the bigger blue thing on a map.
Shouldn't we be speaking to the patient before we start diagnosing?
Everybody lies. Treating illnesses is why we became doctors. Treating patients is what makes most doctors miserable.
And that's
Practice of medicine.
nice job, I think.
Talk to them.
You hear hoofbeats, you think horses, not zebras.
Are you in first-year medical school? Of course, then her kindly family doctor in Trenton makes the obvious diagnosis and never gets near this office. Tumor, what are the suspects? Why couldn't she talk?
Unique syndrome.
Get her a contrast MRI.
Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease?
Ricky's encephalopathy. It's a
There's
corollary.
a lot
People
of
lie.
possibilities, I guess.
Go for that contrast MRI ASAP.
Try to avoid now.
Minutes ago.
Really? Well, that's odd, because I had no intention of being in your office 20 minutes ago.
I signed your paychecks.
I had tenure. Gonna grab my cane now? Stop me from leaving?
That would be juvenile.
She'll be committing a crime.
Still fire you if you're not doing your job. Nor request for consults.
I call back.
You're
Sometimes I miss
6
the aisle.
years behind on your obligations. Only better than 4 months. The only reason why I don't fire you is because your reputation is still worth something to this hospital. Your reputation won't last if you don't do your job. The clinic is part of your job. I want you to do your
It's
job.
bickering
Philosopher Jagger
to each
once
other.
said, get what you want.
Very busy, but he has taken a keen interest in your case.
And acts as a contrast material for the magnetic resonance.
Whatever's in your head.
MRI.
Pulled my authorization.
Yes, why are you yelling?
No MRIs, no imaging studies, no army. Have the guts to face me.
Or photocopies, you're still yelling.
I'm angry! You're risking a patient's life. You owed me disrespect. You embarrass me. And as long as I work here, you have
Is
no
the yelling
legal...
designed? It is. I'm supposed to be scared.
It's
Hurt
no
me,
more
that's scary,
yelling.
but I'm pretty sure I can outrun you.
Okay. Good one.
If you try sometimes, you get what you need.
You want me to treat patients. You're not letting me.
So just lie.
She folded. You better love this cousin a whole lot.
But we need you to remain still.
It's annoying.
I don't feel so good.
Seems like they're burning her.
Rebecca.
I think it's time to pull off.
Where are there?
She probably fell asleep. She's exhausted.
She was claustrophobic, so we get her out of
Is she sleeping? What? We just talked to her minutes ago.
I can't ventilate.
Where's the surgical airway kit?
Yep, coming.
Breathing to the neck.
Good call. Actually want me to talk to the patient? Get a history?
For environmental causes triggering an inflammatory response. Truth begins in lies. Think about it.
Mean anything, does it?
What does happen mean?
No TV, but we've got patients.
Can't you give out the aspirin yourself? I'll do
I
paperwork.
made sure your first case was
Medicine.
orange.
The color?
No, the fruit.
I mean yellow. It's John.
Playing golf and my cleats got stuck. I mean, it hurt a little, but you're smiling, so I take it that means this isn't serious. What's that?
Still smiling.
What are you doing?
You want one? Make your back feel better. Your wife is having an affair.
What?
You're orange, you moron. Hasn't picked up on the fact that her husband has changed. By the way,
That makes sense,
consumes
I guess.
ridiculous vitamins.
Assumptions.
Carrots turn you yellow, the niacin turns you red. Find using his inhaler.
Not in the past few days. He's only 10.
Lead that danger against the danger of not breathing. Oxygen is so important during those Okay, I'm going to assume that
Anything
nobody's
is
ever told you
important
what asthma
all
is.
people.
To release substances that inflame the air passages and cause them to contract. Steroids stop the inflammation.
Diagnosis for the
Don't
patient.
trust steroids, you shouldn't trust doctors.
My father broke his back doing construction.
It's house. It's urgent.
You couldn't have knocked?
High doses of prednisone.
Who is this creature?
Or nothing.
Yeah, I know. I have no reason to think that it's vasculitis, except that it could.
Diagnose that without a biopsy.
Yes, we can. We treat.
Yes, taking the risks.
Pretty much everybody I like is 5 years old.
Family from there.
Steroids aren't an alternative to radiation.
The inflammation of blood vessels in the brain.
She want to make sure.
Tumor. I don't have a tumor.
House is right, no harm. If he's wrong, I've given a dying woman a couple days hope.
Makes sense, I guess.
On Billy's pants.
Pants. I think it's a carpet.
Well, we used to have a gerbil, but Carliel dropped a book on it. Need to smell?
No, I'm smelling for mold.
What if it's poisonous? Small.
Not the parrot.
Acidosis can lead to
5-year-olds are more serious about bird hygiene than their teens.
It's not a crime scene.
As far as I know, she's running a meth lab out of her basement. For a kindergarten student, I would trust her implicitly.
A mad hair? Huh?
Lady back there. Policy is to stay home if you're sick. But if you're making $8 an hour, then you kind of need the wash after using the facilities. But I think
This is
somebody
grossing
wipes snot
him
on
out.
his sleeve isn't hyper concerned about sanitation.
Look, I can't just break into someone's house.
Isn't that how you got into the Felkers' home?
He knows about the past.
I know. 16, it was a stupid mistake. Well, I needed somebody around here with street smarts. Being con knows how to con.
I should sue you. Sure, I can sue if you fire me for not breaking into some lady's house.
Buy him then. Okay.
What you do with patients, you give them medicine.
You don't prescribe medicine based on guesses. At least we don't since
Give me to a Nazi? She's my patient.
It's my hospital.
I did not get her sick.
Who's
She's
gonna
not
win
sick.
there?
5 different doctors come up with 5 different diagnoses based on the same evidence.
You don't have any evidence.
Are you so afraid of making a mistake?
Because I'm a doctor. Because when we make mistakes, people die.
Oh, using the stairs.
People used to have more respect
Nice.
for cripples, you know?
Much better, thanks. Are you Dr. House? I thought you...
It's improving.
Thank him for me.
Yes, nice.
Let's continue the treatment, boss.
You got lucky.
Feel this, both sides? Okay, squeeze. Harder. All right.
He's your friend, huh?
I think so.
You don't know?
I guess it's not cousin.
Dr. House likes to say everybody lies.
Yes, the exorcist. Die.
We needed to shock you to get your heart going.
Critical condition.
Can you arrange these?
No
Put
logic
them
here.
in order.
Thinking.
Then she won't be able to walk. She'll go blind permanently. It's infectious, a few weeks. If it's vascular, that'll probably be fastest of all.
Stop all treatment.
We started steroids.
No, it's not a tumor.
If
Steroids.
they stop or could better.
Gonna watch her die?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna watch how
Nice.
fast she's dying. Fast it's killing her, we'll know what it is.
And by then,
Just
maybe there's
kill.
nothing we can do
Yeah.
about it.
Better than watching her die.
Maybe they should think.
Breaking into someone's house, it's always better to have a white chick with you.
Adler's house? Why don't we just ask her for her keys?
For all we know, she'll
White
be running
people.
Have chronic fatigue syndrome. The definition of getting older.
Internet people.
Not while researching this stuff on the internet.
I was thinking it also might be fibromyalgia.
It seems like he's a doctor. So annoying. Some sweets. Is that kind of illegal? I have no idea.
Exam room 2.
Yes, placebo.
Just another way of saying I'm an ass.
Medical prowess only? Maybe you shouldn't have broken into someone's home.
I was 16.
Managed to make it to 17 without a criminal record.
You didn't grow up in my neighborhood.
That's right. You stole a loaf of bread to feed your starving family.
I'm supposed to respect their food more than I respect their DVD players. Go hungry until
Yes,
she dies.
Mansing.
Getting less than a 4.0 GPA. You don't think it's kind of disgusting? I get one of the top jobs in the country.
Yes, the opportunity. So
Nothing that would explain these symptoms. What did you find that doesn't explain these symptoms?
Get back.
She's not
Can we-
Jewish.
Rachel Adler's not Jewish.
I had ham at her apartment. Maybe she's Jewish, but she's definitely not your cousin.
Really? This guy's...
Her Rachel. Her name is Rebecca.
I knew it. Sound like all along.
You didn't find anything.
Everything I found was in
You
my...
found ham. There's pork, there's neurocystic sarcosis.
Type 1. You think she's got a worm in her
Years
Is
never
it there
occurred to me
one
to give
problem?
steroids to a person who has a tapeworm.
They get a little better and then they get worse.
Yes, press the symptom.
Grab onto your bowel, they live, they grow up, they reproduce. Where do they go?
Out.
The egg can pass right through the walls of the intestines. Builds a wall, uses secretions to shut down the body's immune response and control fluid flow.
Little guy back to health.
It's too late for that. It's dying.
It's the process
And
of
as it dies, this
fascinating.
parasite wakes up, attacks the worm, and everything starts to swell, and that is very bad. You see, it fits. It's perfect. It explains everything.
But it proves nothing.
I can prove it by treating.
No, you
You can treat
was just with her. Any more experiments?
Well.
She wants to go home and die.
That's not the problem.
You have a tapeworm in your brain. Do anything, you'll be dead by the weekend.
Have you actually seen the one?
I mean, have you seen the flu?
Vasculitis too.
My virus?
Now
I
I
mean,
can't walk. What made you a cripple?
Brain is a stroke. I had it in my thigh muscles.
Wasn't there something they could do?
There's plenty they could do. The only symptom was pain.
So you hide in your office, refuse to see patients because you don't like the way people look at you. You want me to fight this.
there's a lot of assumptions on her
What makes
part.
you think I just want to die with a little dignity?
There's
Okay,
no such
then.
thing. It always happens, and there's never any dignity in it. I don't care if you can walk, see, wipe your own ass. It's always ugly. Always. Live with
You're
dignity.
saying
You can't
there's no
die.
hope and projection or something.
The overrider wishes, claims she doesn't have the capacity to make this decision.
So because you respect her, you're going to let her die.
The work is done.
Mm,
Patients
already
always
done,
want
bro.
proof.
Yeah.
We're not making cars here. We don't give guarantees.
Completely sure, but I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
of
yeah.
it.
Okay, so it's X-ray.
Have you ever seen a worm
There,
on
right?
an X-ray? A regular old no contact.
He's right. We should x-ray her, but we don't x-ray her brain. We x-ray her leg. Her head, I guarantee you, there's one in her leg.
Okay, then the X-ray.
Here
Okay, that's one bucket.
is a worm larva. We've been there 6 to 10 years. Probably. Good news.
He's
What do we
laughing.
do now?
Now we get you better.
Pills.
Yeah, every day for at least a month with a meal. Abdominal pain, nausea, headaches, dizziness, fever, and hair loss. We'll probably...
Okay, she wants to live.
Jerk. Only thing that matters is what you think.
I hired a black guy because he had a juvenile record.
Black guy. I just saw a doctor with a juvenile record.
Okay,
Hired me to get into my pants,
I can't believe that would shock you.
the pants and then
You were a very good applicant.
but not the best.
Would that upset you? Really? Some genetic gift of beauty instead of some genetic gift of intelligence?
I worked very hard to get where I am.
Gain the
this
greatest
thing
rewards
is
for the least
pretty
amount of effort. That's a
blessed.
law of nature, and you defied it. That's why I hired you. Just shown up, and people would have given you stuff. Lots of stuff.
Supposed to be flattered?
Gorgeous women do not go to medical school. Unless sexually assaulted,
No.
but you are damaged.
really? That was interesting conversation.
I couldn't stop thinking about what that doctor said.
I told you not to listen to him. He's an idiot.
I was orange.
You've been good to me and good to this hospital. Of course,
So
I care.
he's right
But I don't
there.
see how this. And you have come here because you rightly think I should fire him. But I can't. Even if it costs me your money. Son of a bitch is the best doctor we have.
No more wedding ring.
I can't complain.
Divorce.
11 daughters and 5 sons.
That's nice.
He cured you. You didn't.
I want a hug and a kiss from every single one of you. Get up here right now.
Yes, watching on the series.
Lied to a friend to save a stranger. I don't think that's kind of screwed up. I never lie.
Oh, right.
That's what the lady says.
You have a patient.
This guy.
He says he needs a refill.
Change for $1?
Yeah, just trolling him. This is ending the typical series.